really, I think I spent most of my adult life trying to do what I thought was expected of me. Hi everyone, this is Karen Walrond with Chookooloonks, and this week I'd like to talk a little bit about how you discover and encourage your child's passion. If you've read my blog Chookooloonks for any amount of time, you know that I am passionate about passion. And I read a lot about following your bliss and following your passion. And the reason for this is because I've only really just recently started following mine, probably within the last year or so, and I'm 42. So it took me a while to kind of figure out what my passion was. And so I think I spent most of my adult life trying to do what I thought was expected of me, as opposed to what I really loved to do.
Karen, like you, I'm passionate about passion. I mean, about a year ago, I did kind of the same thing, probably not as gracefully. I quit my job and started pursuing things that were passionate to me. And this is from years of like being really unhappy because I was doing what I thought was right.
I really love this topic. It's incredibly close to my heart. And in fact, it's one of the major reasons why we decided to homeschool our kids, because we really think, I really feel that every child, every person has a gift, and that our job as parents is to identify that gift, which can be incredibly tricky sometimes because not all of them are so easily recognizable, but I think it's our job as parents to identify that gift and to nurture it.
I don't regret at all what I've learned in my path, but for me it's very important for my daughter to really sort of understand and figure out what it is she loves and what she's passionate about at a much younger age.
And I could not want anything less for my daughter, is to be 30-something and doing something that she's not passionate about.
I really try to kind of watch, right now she's very into gymnastics, so we're doing that. Her superpower is actually words. She's very, very wordy kid, loves to read. So we encourage that. And I really sort of try to let her take the lead. And then when she shows an interest in something, we go whole hog with it.
Liam has an incredible aptitude for music, and I think it's really whether or not it's related just because to what Chris does in music or not, I'm not sure. We specifically did not seek to put him into lessons at an early age or try to do this like whole child prodigy or anything like that, because we didn't want to force anything on him. We wanted him to come to us and say, I want to do this, let me do it, and he did.
One of the things that I've noticed though is that at age 14, she's having a little trouble finding out what her passion is. She's not one of those kids who woke up one day and said, I want to be a musician. Her dad was a lot like that. I think she takes after me, where I woke up and said, gosh, I am so interested in so many things, I don't know how to choose one. And what I've learned as I got older is that you don't have to choose one.
And I think because we're not biologically connected to our daughter, that we don't sit there and go, oh, well, I'm a photographer, and I'm passionate about photography, so Alex really needs to be a photographer. If she becomes a photographer, that's great, but I'm not expecting it of her necessarily, one way or the other. We're just sort of letting it unfold.
Well, what if your child's passion changes? That could very well happen. It did with Liam when he wanted to be in sports, and we're like, okay, we'll put you in sports. He was too young for Little League, he was too young for Pee Wee football, so we put him into soccer. Well, 4 weeks later, he decided he hated it, and he didn't want to do it anymore, but we're like, okay, that's great. At least you tried it, but we've paid money, so you will fulfill your commitment to this. And then after your commitment has been fulfilled, you can decide whether or not you want to continue.
Dana, I could not agree more about making your kids follow through on something that they say that they're interested in, even if they don't like it. Select soccer is very strenuous, and she wanted to quit, and I said, forget it. You have made the commitment and you're gonna follow through. And till this day, even though she doesn't do select anymore, she still plays soccer, She doesn't regret doing it.
So I'd be interested to hear how you guys, you know, discover your children's passion. I'd love to hear what your kids' passions are and what you do to encourage it.
Join the Momversation at momversation.com.